Hi guys, this is Chrissy, your guide through the ethereal realms of Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and I just wanted to show you some of the new things that I received or that I purchased. This is the Justice symbol here with the scales, the blind justice. I like to refer it to as the Justice card. Um, I really enjoy this. I thought it was really cool because it actually works, one or the other. And we want it balanced, of course. So I thought it was pretty cool and a nice addition to my decor for the readings. So, and of course, I have the crying angel here as well. So I do like to have certain things to show that this is what we're all about and the spirituality and where we go with this. So definitely, even though I'm not Libra, because this is the Libra card, I'm actually Capricorn, but with this being the Libra card, it just shows how meditation and spirituality and the balancing of things really do help your journey in terms of this, going down the right path. So let's start here. Of course, you are the seekers of wisdom and truth. And today we are turning our attention to the collective. So each of the zodiac signs' essence may resonate through the divine tapestry of the sacred reading, whose journey will unfold beneath the cosmic currents. Let's embark together for the sacred reading where intuition and destiny intertwine. All right, let's see what comes through for any of the zodiac signs may resonate with this. So let's just see what happens here and what messages come through. And of course, just take what does resonate for you. It is important for you to read between the lines and kind of know what is for you and what isn't. And I do want to say that I'm just reading the cards, so it's up to you to discern because I don't know your particular story. So it's important that you kind of see what you need to see out of the reading for in terms of your own. All right. Comfort zone. Confront that negativity and push yourself to embrace positivity. So there may be some things going on there that you may talk to yourself in a negative manner and come down on yourself. Give yourself a break. We're here to learn. We're here to understand. We're here to learn things about ourselves in order to evolve and to get to those higher lessons as we go on. I mean, you're always going to learn up until the day you die. You're never alone. Your spirit guides will be the light for your feet. So they're helping guide the way, light your path, have you see what you need to see in terms of your path of which direction to go. So you're never alone. Okay. So I don't know if you've been through any paranormal experiences or had any things happen where maybe a light switches on here and there, or things kind of happen out of the ordinary in terms of how is that even possible type of scenario. Just know that it is usually a passed over loved one who is trying to get your attention. So there might be certain things that you see, numbers and other things. Numerology is a big thing in terms of the spiritual journey, as is tarot and astrology. So let's keep going here. You are worthy of respect. Trust your prayers are being answered. I do like that one. And that feather you spotted has an answer. Look it up. So just go onto Google and put in the color of your feather, maybe what type of feather it is, if you know what type of bird it's from, and see what the answer is. Just put in meaning for feather, brown spotted feather, or whatever the color is, and put spirituality after that. It will give you the spiritual meaning of what that means and what your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides might be trying to tell you. Okay. Endings bring new beginnings, which brings new adventures. I like that one too. You are the first millionaire in your family. What? Wow. Whatever you are going to be doing or are doing at this time, maybe it's your dream job, maybe you're ticking off all those boxes to getting towards your best life. However, that is for you. Wow, it's going to pay off. Reality check, problem areas need attention, confirm your intuition. So you may be getting some type of message or feeling or sense of some sort that something's not okay. It's important that you pay attention to whatever that is telling you and believe it. Don't just discount it. It usually means something and you will see what it means. Oh, that's for somebody saying that that is important with that chime of my my phone. Sorry. I just had a quick text. Anyways, make sure that you are paying attention to what your intuition may be trying to tell you. I am so in love with you. Love your soulmate. So you have a soulmate. Maybe you've already met them. Perhaps you haven't. Maybe they haven't come in yet. They are showing up at some point here and I want to talk to you, please. And it looks like it might be that soulmate. So let's have a look at what we're going to be going through today. We're going to be, okay, I'll read that after. Um, we're going to look at the people in and around you at this time and your person, and of course, the good, the bad, and the ugly of these people that may be good for you or they may not be. And maybe you might already know who kind of tears you down all the time or looks like they're jealous of you or they give you a hard time all the time and make you feel small or they just you know who this is. Okay, I'm being told that you already know, so it's about what you do about it that counts. Okay. Now we have how you feel about your person and how they feel about you and what that might look like. And we're going to look at now these are new cards. I'll just bring in whoops, the boxes. I just didn't want to have the boxes on the table. This is the Love Tarot. I just got these cards here, and I got the money coming from, and it's a question mark. So we're going to find out where your money's coming from. We're going to find out how this love is coming through. It might be a confession. It might be how they feel about you in a sense of this connection after your first meeting and yada, yada, yada. All right, so let's get started. All right, people in and around you, collective, whoever this is meant for. Now, it may be for a lot of people, and sometimes I get more than one feeling coming through that is meant for somebody or for the same person. Could be for another person, however it's showing up. Okay. So we have the family room. So you might be a tight-knit family. There might be not a lot of people left in your family. It looks pretty ghosted. Nobody's in that picture. So let's just see what comes through. Because usually it's talking about a group of people. All right. This might be a family business coming through here that you might be doing here or starting that's going to be a legacy. Okay, we have a lot on the fence that I might look at here. There's a bit of despair about this. Maybe it's hard working with family members, but you are going to make that money, right? Despair. Okay, so you might be going through court for something, maybe to do with this family business or somebody in your family is. Let's just see where this goes. We have 3223, and this usually is two different things that are happening with changing. Something might be changing fairly quickly. We may have something to do with the family business, or a family member might be going through something that is kind of shocking for you. Let's just see. Okay, well, it looks like you're wondering if you're on the right path. There might be certain expectations to change something. Might have something to do with I'm getting a divorce. So this might be what you're going through at this time, or you have gone through to get onto this is walking away from somebody that's tearing you down in order to get that new door to open here. And this may have been years ago. However, this might be how long it's taken you to get through this. Maybe it's been a long divorce. Maybe you got a divorce already, but you're still have that person feeling attached to you, or you're not able to get their memory out of your mind. It's almost like the thoughts of this person keep invading your journey, almost like you're having a hard time not coping, but dealing with letting this go. Now, let's just see here. I want one more card for you in terms of all the things you are thinking about at this point. That's all the ones that are on the fence here that you're not sure what you want to do about. Wow, great fortune. Okay, so it's almost like this might be what you might be fighting over. This might be what's yet to come once you walk away from this person. Oh, yeah, the ending. Okay. Yeah, there has to be an ending here for this to happen, and this is a reward for doing the right thing. This is the reward for walking away from somebody that is definitely. Now, whether you're married to them or not, or you're thinking about getting married to them, or you already have married them, by ending this out, this is something you're meant to be doing here. Let's just see about your person. You have a whole lot going on. Wow, we have a wealthy man over here, and with unexpected income. So it looks like your person has a way of making money without even trying. Um, let's just see where this goes. They want to talk to you. Okay. So they may have come out of poverty. This might be a rag to riches type of scenario. So they may have been in poverty at one point. You might have something in common here in terms of maybe you were always good with money, or there's something to do with having to. Maybe you didn't have a too bad of a childhood, or you had a pretty good childhood in terms of wealth and family. However, and a family business can really pay really well. So maybe you always had a wealthy childhood or a wealthy upbringing. Your person maybe hasn't. They had to work hard to get to where they are. You might be taking over. That doesn't mean that you didn't work hard taking over the family business, or that it had its own challenges, or that you went through things that were bad in your childhood. I'm just saying that in terms of wealth, the scale is tipping a little on your person's side, where they really had to work hard to get out of poverty, or they saw their family in a poor state and decided that that was not what they wanted for their future. Let's see. And there is a blockage here. So this might be something going on here that needs to happen. They've been stopped where they are. They want to talk to you. They are in love with you, and they're waiting for you to end this out. I feel in terms of this, for this to start up again. Let's just see here. Of course, just take it however it resonates for you. Yeah, there's a false person here. They are seeing this false person, and this might be the person that you are divorcing. They might be coming back around after you've divorced, or you're in the middle of divorce, or you've already been divorced for years, however it shows up for you. And if you are somebody that is, if you're new to my readings, maybe you feel more this is you and this is your person, then flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate for you, okay? Like I said, I'm just reading the cards. It's up to you to discern where you fit into this reading, okay? And even if it's not the same storyline as you are, then you still might find that there are things that apply to you within this reading that might be hidden from the actual storyline of things, okay? So definitely there is a message they may want to tell you about this person that you don't know about that may be helping you decide to definitely end this out with this person. Yeah, this message of concern. I can't make it up. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. And of course, take note of all the numbers that I used to read them out all the time, but I stopped doing that. My readings were getting too long, and you can figure that out just by looking at what cards are coming up. I believe you can tell what they are through the camera. They are big enough. And just remember, you can add them together. The 1 plus the 4 equals 5. So you can only put 4 numbers in if you want to look these up online through Google with angel number meanings with spirituality behind it. And it will bring up a bunch of websites for you that you can kind of figure out where your intuition is telling you which website to go into and read about what that number means. Now, each set of numbers is going to mean different things. You're going to get different messages. So, however you want to do it, if you want to just add them all together and put that number in, or put in 19 and 26, or 14 and 13, or add them together, 4 and 5, or 1 and 4 is 5, and 3 and 1 is 4, so 5 and 4, or however you want to do your numbers is however you're being called to do it. So don't overthink it. Anyways, let's move forward. So it looks like your person is being stopped until you are ready for them to come in. There might even be some time there where you're going to need to heal from this divorce before this can come through. Okay, so this is kind of saying that this has not happened yet, or if it has, let's see, love language affirmations. Your person or you, okay, when your person comes in, or you show up, however it is for you, love language, they're not maybe believing the words. The words might not have a lot of power for this person. Maybe they've been um, kind of gaslit before. And if you don't know what gaslit is or gaslighting, look that up when it comes to relationships, and it will tell you. I'm not going to take the time to explain what that means, but if you have been gaslit before, you might not be believing the words that are coming out of their mouth. Okay, so you might see it as actions speak louder than words. Okay, so let's just see here what else comes through for you in terms of this person. Proposal. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. So you might be saying, look, I'm a non-known non-nonsense type of person where if you say you're going to do it, then you better do it. Or if don't try to put fluff up my ass because I'm not buying it. Just be real with me, right? And maybe this proposal isn't necessarily for love. This may be, well, you never know. When you know, you know. So they may confess their love to you and ask you to marry them, but that's a little fast, especially if you don't know who this person is. All right, so there's uncertainty here. So you might be coming across as, yeah, it's a little soon for me. I would rather get to know you. And if somebody's trying to rush you into marriage, usually that means there's a reason they're in a rush to do so. And they don't want you to see the real them until you are already invested in them. And with marriage, that could be a way of them trying to keep you off the market or keep you for themselves. Sometimes there's the expression of locking you in the closet. So they keep you and isolate you from people so that you're only there with them. So it's important that you kind of get to know them and have some time go by where their mask will certainly fall eventually, and you'll see the real person you're dealing with. Love language, quality time. So you may like that. You might like that time, spending time, but it can't be everything. It's where you're not living your life through their life or their journey or their pathway. You have your own path, they have their own path, and you have your path that you have together. So let's see about your person here. Let's see what's going on. Lasting love. So they might be looking for that long-term love. You might be a little apprehensive due to things that may have happened here, and maybe why you aren't willing to just jump into another marriage, especially if you just got divorced. I can't make it up. So you're not going to want to jump in right away in this, and they want to marry you. So let's just see what's going on. Benefit of the doubt. So you're going to give this a chance, or they're going to give this a chance. You might be someone that it's hard to. It's almost like I'm getting that song by Shania Twain. That don't impress me much. I think is the name. I don't know if it's the name of the song, but that's what's coming out. You don't impress me much, or she's not impressed easily. So it's something that is they have to maybe work at, or you might be a bit of a challenge to them, where you're not just like, oh yeah, huh, take me, I'm yours. And they might be more having to try to work at getting you to notice them, or work to chase after you, or however it is. Like, you're like, okay, yeah, let's just, chill, and just, yeah. Let's just see. There's a burning desire. So they are following their heart regardless. And they may have that passionate ignition, in sense of you ignite that in them. And I feel like you might be very nice to look at, and you're a good person, and you may tick all the boxes off for this person, especially if they know a bit about you or have seen you before, or maybe you're quite well known in the community, or people know who you are. Maybe you don't know their names, but they certainly know yours. However that works out for you, I feel like whoever this is, they may know who you are, know a bit about you, know that people have talked shit about you, and they may know that that's not true, or they see that that's not true in you. Okay. All right, forgiveness. So you both may be, let me just read what this says here, because sometimes this is a clue of what they're trying to tell me in terms of this. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So now forgiveness may be that they are forgiving those that hurt them in the past, which may be forgiving the past here of the person they were married to. Now, perhaps this is that married person that you married, wanting you back and wanting to stay married. However that fits for you. Maybe you're willing to give forgiveness to the person that hurt you in the first place. However, if that isn't this person that's coming in for you, and this is someone new, I feel like just being together, you're both washing away the past of the other person's people that hurt them. Okay, so it's kind of almost like maybe you've never had a healthy relationship before, and now having this, you're able to let go, or finally let go of the past. Okay, so this may turn you into a different type of person, in terms of having that love, that healthy relationship that maybe you've always been looking for, and this person may provide that for you. So let's just see what kind of things come up for messages through here. All right. Wow. Twin flame, and it's on. Okay, you activate my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You help me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. And it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. So there may be somebody coming back from the past that's trying to keep you from divorcing them. And then you may have somebody coming in that's like, I'm a better choice for you. I'm not going to do those things that this person did. I'm a better choice. I'm a healthy choice. I'm going to treat you better. And this may be your twin flame. So there may be one of those connections that's pretty powerful. And you may even be fighting it yourself in terms of it, where you're kind of like, yeah, okay, well, we'll see. And that might be where you're having this chill type of energy and having them really work for it. And I feel like it's because of what this person maybe did that you might be like, yeah, okay, well, we can be friends, and you might take it really, really slow. And this person might want to go a little faster than you. All right, let's see. Oh, mother wounds. Okay, my mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to divine feminine energy within me and externally. So you may have some, maybe mom has said something to you and has made you feel a certain type of way, or is hard on you, or has always been strict with you, or maybe hasn't shown a lot of love to you, or however that is for you. Um, there might be some wounds that are deep down that I'm getting like hmm, maybe had something about sending somebody away, or maybe you had to go stay with a relative, or I don't know what this is. All right, I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. Now, this might be coming from your person of the ex, okay? Now, this could be your person. Maybe they did something. Maybe your person is somebody from the past. Take it however it resonates for you. So even if you have somebody that is wanting to come in, that's new, and you have your ex still wanting you back, you may explore this new person here, and your ex may be saying that they're sorry, okay? So, or their mother didn't really care for you too much. Maybe it's your mother saying sorry, or maybe it's your own mother saying they're still sorry. Maybe it was the in laws. However, that shows up for you, okay? All right, let's see about your person. Wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen, and I want to. I want to see you let loose and go wild. Let's have some fun. So I feel like this might be bedroom wise. And I feel like they may think that you are a wild child in the bedroom. Now, maybe you are. Let's see here. Emotional intimacy. I can't make it up. I'm afraid to truly open up to you, be raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. So they may still be doing this, or this could be you saying this to your person about because of what's happened to you. Now, maybe your person has a problem with emotional intimacy. They're more easier done with the physical aspect of sides, of that passionate side and the physical touch, but the emotional, they may have a hard time with. So they want to get it on, but emotionally, they may be held back. So holding back. So let's just see. Let the past go is on their mind, and this maybe is something they don't want you to forget about now, because the message of concern, you may have somebody that's a false person, they may have somebody that's a false person, or they're seeing this false person in your life that you're walking away from and is waiting for you to end this out. So however that is for you, we can rewind time. Can we rewind time and go back before we were both broken down by life, our past? Our past hold us back from our future. Now, this might be your person thinking that this other person is trying to hold you back from going forward with them if they are competing or wanting you back. So, however that is for you, your person may not be liking it. Gaslighting. I have been lying to you, gaslighting you, and you weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Now, this could be your past person saying this or thinking this, and I feel like that is the case, because I feel like your new person or whoever you're meant to be with wouldn't do that. Now, perhaps this is the past person that was doing gaslighting. Um, Gaslighting essentially is lying and cheating and doing all those things behind your back and making you think that everything is great, peachy, and what you're feeling. Oh, I would never do that to you. I love you. And all this bullshit. And they're lying through their teeth. So essentially, that's what gaslighting is. And so it's like making you feel like you don't know what you're talking about, how like you are crazy for thinking that I would ever hurt you, and that's the kind of things that they would say. Now, they may be seeing this and wanting to tell you that this person has just been gaslighting you and to let go of that past. Now, see, that's 3. Okay, we'll do them. My fantasy. You're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. Wow. So maybe you have a platform, maybe you have social media, maybe this is somebody from your past. Maybe they know you from, I don't know, school days or high school or elementary, for all I know. Like, wherever it is for you. Maybe they just know your name. Maybe they just never ever met you, or that it was an acquaintance. Maybe you didn't really know them very well, or however this is showing up. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. So this may be somebody from your past that's kind of trying to act like if you say, no, I can't do that, or I need more time, or whatever, they're just like, yeah, okay, whatever, like, chill, I'm good, and let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I am not in the space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. So this may be what they're saying to you about this past person when you are both washing away the pain of the past. However, if it is the past person and you are considering giving them a chance, or your person is considering taking somebody back from their past, um, it's important that, or they might be saying this to the person from their past to let them go, that they want to move on. So let's just see here on the bottom of the deck and see what's coming up as your combined energy. Attached to my ex, my attachment to my ex, emotionally, physically, or spiritual. I need time and space to break this connection. So it looks like both of you may be tied to somebody that is not good to you. So this false person, maybe not even about yours, it may be their own. And you might be getting a message, or you're both getting a message here, a message of concern, possibly by your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. So it's not just you that is dealing with this, it may be your person, and that may be why you're both looking at washing away your past by coming together, okay? So you both may be attached to your ex in some way, shape, or form, because this is your combined energy. So is this, and the bottom of the deck on these two as well. So let's just see where your money is going at this time, or how you are making your money, where it's coming from. All right, writer. Okay. Words are powerful. Use them to manifest more abundance. Consider careers like blogger, content writer, a book author in creative writing. So however you're doing this, perhaps a platform may be what you need to be doing. You might write out what you want to talk about on your podcast or on your platform, however that shows up for you. Or maybe you're considering doing a platform of your own for on the side of whatever job you're doing, or maybe this is your job. Let's see here. Slow and steady wins the race is what I say. You're making slow progress, but you're getting there. Remember, slow and steady work leads to sustainable success. Stop putting things off for later. It's time to act now. So whatever you are doing for yourself, now this is your own path that you are looking at doing for yourself. This isn't for anyone else. It's not for mom and dad, how they want you to do certain job for that they always wanted to do. They've already had their chance to do their best life. Okay, now it is your turn to do your own best life. What really speaks to you? What is your passion that you can see yourself doing all the time and loving what you're doing? Now, you might think art or something creative. However, if pressure of timelines is a problem for you when it comes to that creative process, I know for myself, I'm an artist and I like that time for myself. I don't like that time to have to rush through something and not really like the outcome of what I'm doing because I have a timeline to hit, or that it is a thing that has to be done by a time limit. Somehow a time limit is coming in for this. So if that isn't the case, then perhaps it is something else that isn't just for you, but for everyone that you could see yourself doing. Okay, let's see here. Underworld. Okay. Look for unique approaches to creative new streams of income. Sex, death, hidden knowledge, and life's mysteries are key topics in deep exploration. Ooh, so maybe about certain things that are happening, sex trafficking, or some maybe having to do with getting messages about somebody who's passed over. Maybe finding out what happened to them or finding their bodies, hidden knowledge that you might know or pick up on. I'm getting like a psychic medium here. Now, it's funny that this is coming out because this might be something that you are being called to do, helping people that cannot speak for themselves, who are dead and buried and nobody knows where they are. That could be a possibility for you. The life's mysteries are a key topic in that deep exploration. So you might be finding people, this exploration that you might be going on. As the world changes, so can your methods of making money. So look outside the box in terms of things that you are looking at, what your heart truly desires. If you really like watching the like files where mystery files, or how people have I can't think of what the where people have killed other people and want to find their bodies or want to find out what happened to them, or however that plays out. This might be part of that scenario. All right, maybe you write about things like that. Maybe you investigate things. Maybe you're a journalist here and you go and find out about things and then write about it. All right, comfort. While you may not be wealthy, you will live comfortably. You are about to enter the most comfortable period of your life. Your finances are in state of balance. So once you get going on this, you're going to be very comfortable in how you live. So it may not be like a celebrity. However, you are not going to have to want for anything, is kind of what I'm getting with that. So let's see about your person and what comes through for them. All right, teacher. So you have an ability to inspire others to unlock their true potential, explore careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, and even motivational speaker. You learned much about money. Now it is time to put it into practice. So your person may be a teacher of children or doing something in that aspect, maybe a teacher's aide, maybe they coach online, maybe they're a mentor online. Maybe they do both. Let's see here. They may even do TED Talks, I'm getting. All right, angelic help. So your person has their angels, ancestors, and spirit guides coming in for them to help them. Now is the time to trust the universe, knowing you will be provided for. A career or blessing is lining up for you to stay positive and trust, keeping the faith. Pay attention to the signs your angels are sending to you right now. Didn't I say about if you have something showing up for you, it doesn't have to be a feather. Maybe it's a coin. Maybe it strikes up a memory of something you find that you haven't seen for a long time or thought you lost. or however that shows up for you. It could be seeing something on somebody's license plate. It could be numbers that you keep seeing. Whatever it is, it's some type of significance to you that is going to spark a memory or have you look it up to get a message from your spirit guides or your person is. Okay. So they may be getting angelic help trying to come through here. Now, they may be more attached to their ex because you look like you realize you need to walk away to shut that door for a new beginning to happen, and you're not maybe willing to go back to the past. However, some of you may not. However, that fits for you. Let's see what else is coming through. Granted. So your person may want children with you. They may want to start a family. They may already have children. There may be don't want to have any children. So let's just see what this says. Healing your inner child can unlock the path to financial abundance. Careers like caretaker, teacher, or pediatric focus on helping children. Remember to nurture yourself as you work towards your goals. So it may be that they are a teacher of children that is going to help them in towards getting their goal as a teacher, a caregiver, or pediatrician. Sorry, I thought it was said something else. All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh, okay, that one went flying. There we go. Change. A change for the better is headed your way. Embrace it. Not seeing movement doesn't mean nothing's happening. Sometimes you must embody the change you want to see. So have those changes as if you already changed something and act as if you already have, and that will help bring it through. Unexpected. Get ready for unexpected financial setbacks. Okay, so you're both having some financial setbacks at this time. However, that is going to change for both of you here because of maybe changing your career or having a side hustle or looking at going back to school, or maybe that's what you're already taking at this time. However that is for you, this might be something that is going to change everything once these financial things have happened. Now, this is kind of like that wounded warrior going on. Maybe you got an injury, maybe there was an accident, maybe you had an illness that maybe suffered in your terms of work. However, there is still success after the setback. So don't be too worried about that. We'll see what that may be here in the outcome. So let's have a look at that. All right, for you, collective, let's see here what is going through here. Let's see, these ones were the first ones that I saw. Duality. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. So we both have, or we all have that both sides of ourselves, the light side and the dark. And it's important to know that maybe even prompt that other side of that person to see what you're dealing with. Don't forget that they have that other side of themselves. So if you haven't seen it yet, it might be something to see how they may handle some things that they may not like. Okay. So we have duality and partnership, joining forces. So you may be doing something with your person to create this. Now, maybe you start it first. Maybe they come into it. Maybe they, I'm getting like maybe this might be a coaching thing online and you might write about certain things, or I feel like they may help you learn things, or I don't know. This is interesting because it seems to me like as I'm kind of trying to navigate this, I feel like there's two different separate paths, but the partnership that you're joining in is to help uplift each other in their terms of their career. So maybe branching out here, or you know what I'm getting? Maybe it's an online thing instead. So interesting that that's coming up for you. You may even partner into something here that's online. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, there we go. Love life, free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. So your love life, you are going to partner up on. You may like how they handle problems that they may encounter. They might be quite mature about how they handle things. And this might help you going forward towards this love. Maybe you had things go wrong in the past, or your person has in the past that they learned from, or that you learned about yourself. Power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. Now, this is where I'm kind of getting that to pass, and yet you have this partnership in love. So this might be where this love and partnership collide, and it may not be to do with what you do for work. Okay, so you're definitely partnering up in your love life. It's almost like an unbreakable partnership that you may have, and that's important that you see that. All right, love affair. Okay, so your person, let's see. Love affair. Beware love affair at work, really and well. So it looks like this person is well aware that working together could be a problem. And so this may be why it's going to be where you both are doing your own thing. And I feel like you may already know this as well. And that's why you're doing you, they do them, and then you both have your thing that you do together. All right, so somebody's already learned something. So this person may be doing their own business through some type of teaching here. And of course, with the pandemic, this may be true where part of their job has changed. Maybe they're back at school now, but they may have stayed at home and done something online instead. Now, however this fits for you and your person, wow, money tree, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired, enjoy your wealth, and they are thinking about that wealth. And I feel like that growing that money is something that is on their mind. Um, and of course, for fertility, it's time to think about family life and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. And your person may want to have time where you both have children. That may be very important to them. And they are looking forward to having children with you. And they may be thinking of how much money that may be take to get there, but remember, you are the first millionaire in your family, or your person is, because these messages could be yours or theirs. All right, angel. Wow, they have a lot of angelic help here. Guardian angel, some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. So your person isn't going to let that happen. They're going to make sure you have a comfortable life. And like I said, it may not be multimillionaires in the terms of hundred millions, or even a billion, but it might be more in the multimillionaire type of thing going on. Let's see, fruits of your labor. Look at it. Wow, rich gain is here. It's time to reap the rewards, the fruits of your labor, and become rich. So you will both have that money aspect. This is both of your energies here. So whatever finances you have a problem with at first, and that might be court costs and going to court for divorce, and maybe things are going on in that fashion. I feel like, and it might be unexpected, you will gain things in the after you get started on things, or when you come together, because now you don't have all those extra costs of being single. You both have money to put together, and it cuts costs for both of you, especially for housing if you move in together and start planning your future together. All right. So whatever your comfort zone has been, and any negativity you may have been dealing with, by embracing this positive side of things, it's going to bring in good things, because whatever you put out there into the universe is what you have coming back around. So it's important to put out the good things that you want, and that positive side of things that you're looking at in terms of what you're wanting for yourself, and having that come back to you. Wow, I like this for you. Collective. So let's just have a look and we'll just clarify a couple things. This message of concern, let's get three cards, please. Tell me about this concern. And I feel like it's both sides of things here, maybe more on one side than the other. Let's just see what's going on. Seven of Pentacles. So it's about who you may have invested in. Okay. And you're really hopeful that it was going to work out. And maybe you're the one that didn't want to walk away, or they left you no choice but to walk away. Um, let's see. Yeah, okay. So you definitely are trying to talk things out here in terms of being hopeful of having this relationship together, looking at how much you've invested into this relationship. And maybe it's been a long time you've been with this person. And is like, do I really want to throw away all that we had? However, you may not have a choice in this. They might be walking from you, or you're walking away from them because they left you no other choice but to look at what you're worth. Maybe they're not seeing your worth, and you know what you are worth, and it's time that you don't um, in terms of having less, that you see what you give to this, especially if they're gaslighting you and making you feel less than. It's important that you see what you are worth. Nobody should be doing that to you. If they love you, they're not going to tear you down. They're going to lift you up. So let's see about the forgiveness here. The Hermit. Okay, so you might be isolating yourself a bit, looking, maybe isolating yourself together or trying to get away together. Now, I feel like your person has always kind of loved you or has always wanted to see themselves with you or something along those lines, and they really want to talk to you. Maybe they want to talk about your person, what they're doing, or maybe you know their person or however that is. Maybe it's a small town, maybe you don't know this other person at all, so however it's showing up for you, right? All right, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody might be tipping the balance, or maybe you're wanting to make each other a priority here, but there's multitasking here financially, possibly, as well as what priority to put forth first to try to keep that balance. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So it looks like some type of manifestations may be coming forward here for you. You have all the tools to make something happen here in regards to your career or some financial abundance here. Now, maybe you see love as abundance, maybe not as the dollar dollar, right? So, however that sits for you, I feel like you might be looking at, now that you might be single and having someone new in your life, maybe you're talking about building a business together. And this might be where this person may say, look, that love affair at work never ends well. So maybe we should build a business together in our love life, or maybe that is what they're looking at. Let's see, we have attached to my ex. We have a King of Pentacles here, somebody that wants to provide for you. Now, this is that wealthy man coming through on that side. It may be a woman who stepped into their masculine side. Remember, gender doesn't really play a role in tarot. However, it does show up as a king and a queen. And in terms of that, it's about what they look like on the cards and, of course, maturity level. And it kind of suggests about, with the pages, they're very young, like a teenager type energy. And then, of course, the king are the more mature type of person. So your person is more mature. Doesn't mean they are more mature in the age, great in that age. However, they could be older. But it could be that they've learned a lot of lessons to make them more mature, okay? And maybe they learned those lessons early on in their life, and they may only be like 30 or 25 or whatever. They maybe learned a lot early on in their life and had a really hard childhood where they learned a major amount of lessons going through their life. All right, let's have a look here. Three of Pentacles. So you're both wanting, like, this person wants to provide for you. They want to have this team player dynamic with you. However, you both might be attached to your ex in some way of, I'm kind of getting a trauma bond from your ex, or maybe perhaps a type of course, if you are dealing with a narcissist in your ex, you may have a really hard time moving forward from that person, especially if there was gaslighting involved here. Okay, let's just see here. Oh, okay, Empress and Three of Wands. Okay, so this King of Pentacles, this wealthy man wants to team up with you. They see you as their Empress. Wow. Even though they are still attached some way, shape, or form to their ex, whether it's through children and they have to have that connection with them in terms to see their children, or you do, or however that's playing out. Their ex is still attached to them. It may be a soul cutting thing that needs to be done here. They see the future with you. They want to make plans with you. This is like that kind of like troubles are ending now that they met you. They may have mixed loyalties in some way, shape, or form about their ex. There might be some disappointments they've gone through, or this could be a business cooperation. So let's see about the unexpected here. All right, King of Cups is showing up, and this is on the High Priestess. Let's see where this goes first here. All right, so your ex may be coming back around. However, you may be somebody that is stepping into your masculine side where you are emotionally balanced here. Or this could be another person. This could be your ex trying to win you back. This might be unexpected that they're coming in, but your intuition might be screaming at you saying, hell to the no. Okay. Now, this might be where this attachment is brewing. Perhaps your person didn't like the career choice you were going down, or maybe you've changed your career into something different, where your intuition is better, or you're tapping into your intuition more. Maybe you're looking at spirituality now, or your person is, where you weren't before. I feel like this is somebody that's going to be able to be good with however you go forward in your job. And I feel like the job has affected this somehow. Um, Possibly with your person from the past, where you had to walk away from them to do what you really wanted to do for your life in terms of work. Maybe they didn't agree with you being a medium, a psychic medium. Maybe they didn't believe in that. Maybe there was a religion problem here with this. It could be with your new person too. So take it however it resonates. Maybe that is why you are walking away from them, or they may be coming in to say that it's okay that you're doing these things now, or whatever the case is here. Your intuition, you already know you have that higher power. You may even have some type of way of getting to your Akashic records. However this is for you, your ex might show up again as you may be single at this time when you're doing your career until your person comes in, or if you are with this new person and this person is trying to cause problems for you. Now remember, reality check, problem areas need attention, confirm your intuition. So even if they want to say that they just want to be friends, they're going to try to mess with you in some way, shape, or form. That's going to maybe cost you this new relationship if you don't see the signs that Spirit's trying to convey to you. Now, this could be your person as well. Keep in mind, it is attached to the X on both sides. For your energy, for both of you, is on the top card on the bigger pile. So, fruits of labor, let's see where this goes. Five of Wands, I cannot make it up. That competition is here. Your ex is coming back around, and it is causing problems. There's a competition now with your new person and your old person, and this might be really conflicting for your new person. Um, Somebody's faking possibly here, play acting. There might be a struggle of some sort here. Maybe there's going to be something physical. Hey, okay, Eight of Wands, or no, sorry, Eight of Swords, excuse me. Eight of Swords, there is that victim or helplessness. If there's two people fighting, you might even be one of those people that goes, no, and step in between the two as they're swinging. However that is for you, it's more like feeling trapped between two people in a sense that they both want you and you don't know what to do about it. Maybe your person's having the same issue in regards they want you, and your ex is trying to take you from them. Remember, they are in love with you, so they've come to an opportunity to walk away from people that may be trying to fill their head with nonsense about you, to keep them from coming in, but they're showing up anyway. And of course, then you're trying to decide whether you're going to get divorced or not. And you're going to be handsomely rewarded for when you do, because you do end up ending that out for this door to shut and close out that um, cycle and complete it and tie up those loose ends and throw away the key kind of thing, on that. So yeah, you're going to talk about this or think this at the time that this happens because it was on the fence. So let's see what else comes through in regards to this. Oh, that one came flipping out. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles. This isn't going to work for you. Having somebody come in and try, this might not work for your person. They might be just like, okay, you know what? I'm done with this. You obviously have feelings for this person still, and I have feelings for you, and I'm not going to be second choice. Let's just see here. What? Maybe you can't work in the state. There's that world card. I can't make it up. You are ending this out. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that for me. All right. So definitely closing that out with that person. Let's see if anything else comes through. Oh, okay, that's a whole lot. That's a whole nother situation or story. So if it's meant to, it will once again show up. Okay, this one definitely wants to come. I knew there was something. Somebody's going to feel a loss here. And you might feel sad about having to close that door on that other person, or your new person, however you choose. Five of Swords in reverse. Oh, okay. So there's that inner conflict, that tension release by ending something out, but you're still sad about it. Okay. Um, is this a reconciliation? Mm, I feel like this is maybe feeling returning troubles showing up for you. It makes you sad here. I was almost getting that Five of Wands where that tension is being released by letting somebody go, but it's the Five of Swords in reverse. So it's more, is it reconciliation with your new person after this trouble comes in, this returning trouble comes in? Um, I don't know. Is there remorse and regret and somebody wants to reconciliation with you? Has a solution or solution to the conflict? I don't know what I'm saying here. It's like all these words just coming out of my mouth. Okay. There might be a resolution to the problem here by you ending something out. Is it with a new person? Is it with somebody? It's sad that, but there might be a reconciliation with your new person over a fight because of the old person. And it might be that you give up the new person for your ex. So, however that plays out for you, let's just go with the intuition and see what your intuition is kind of telling you what you're doing or what you will be doing or what kind of thing you should be feeling or what's showing up here for a message. Ace of Wands. Okay, there is creativity, this family impact. There's a progress and initiation. um, to a new thing here, birth. So maybe you got pregnant with your new person. um, Maybe you got pregnant with your ex. I don't know. Maybe there's no birth at all. You're birthing a new business now that you're single. Or maybe you ended with both of them. I don't feel like that. I feel like you choose one and you're going to have some type of new passionate beginning with this, and I feel like that's with your new person. Your ex your ex may feel like a tower's coming in. Your person, the new person that you come in, their intuition is saying this is all going to break down. And it's true. This all does. And their intuition was right that there was a tower moment here. And you were having to choose, or maybe they were the one having to choose. Okay. So however that works, it could have been their ex coming back for all we know. Okay. It could be your ex coming back. However it shows up for you. And we have heartbreak. So perhaps you break it off with your new person. Maybe you don't take either one of them. Let's just see here. No, Knight of Pentacles. So you do talk with somebody. Now, this is somebody that knows how to make their money, and King of, or not, yeah, was it King of Wands? Pentacles. King of Pentacles has money, the wealthy man. This could be the wealthy man that you're going to talk to about heartbreak here. So let's just see here with that tower, a heartbreak. You're going to talk to this person, your wealthy man here. You're talking to your wealthy man. Okay. Do you reconcile? Because reconciliation does come in. Now, who are you reconciling with? Let's find out here. Tell me who you end up reconciling with. You have a passionate new beginning, but who is this with? Do you reconcile with your new person? Show me what I need to see. Four of Pentacles. This is about hanging into somebody's energy here, being cautious. This is about financial stability. So, saving money. Are you fixated on wealth? Let's see what this is. Nine of Pentacles. You're good all on your own. You might be looking at your own money situation. And I don't feel like it's so much that this person has wealth. You have wealth of your own. So I feel like it's not about money. It's going to be about how you get treated. And you're good all on your own, and you know that with the single card and the wish feeling, the wishes being fulfilled, and the feeling of that well-being. And I feel like you might be hanging on to this person's energy of this wealth. That might be all this is. Maybe you are fixated on wealth. I don't know. You know your situation. Six of Swords. Okay. So escape, moving to calmer waters. So this might be an emotional journey for both of you. However, where does it go? Queen of Wands. So you're being confident and fiery. So this might be more about you, or you're going towards the person that is more confident in themselves. Now, maybe that is this wealthy man. Maybe it is your ex. Six of Wands. Okay. I feel like this is like an honest discussion I'm getting. Okay, so you're gonna, whatever your heart is saying to you, you're gonna choose what your heart really truly desires. And if this new person doesn't mesh with you too well, you might go back to your ex. However, if this new person meshes better with you and is treating you better, you're going to be honest with yourself here. You have no doubts about who this person is or what you want. So, however that plays for you, there might be some recognition here. This is like a victory card here with the Six of Wands. So you're going to have a victory. I feel like either way, no matter who comes with you, however, it's going to be whoever is better for you. And by the looks of it, Spirit's kind of saying, look, you need to end out this thing with your ex you'll get rewarded with abundance here, however that is. Maybe in terms of the dollar with the $1 million first millionaire in your family. I feel like it's kind of saying that you need to move on from your ex will bring you something better in terms of your new person. However, by feeling attached to your ex still, that may cause problems here, right? So, however that shows up for you, of course, and however that tips the scales for you, whether you want to go back to the past or if you're going to the new person, um, you'll do what your heart truly desires here. Wow. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Collective. Please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.